Calvin Castine at Clinton Community College, beautiful downtown Bluff Point. It's the 27th day of April, my son Nathaniel's 35th birthday. And we're here celebrating at Clinton Community College because there's a big softball doubleheader going on. It's the Lady Cougars being visited by the Mohawk Valley Hawks. And we're going to bring you the first game of this doubleheader. We'll set the CCC defense. On the pitching rubber will be Christine Dar. Her battery mate is Meg Barber. First base is Andrea Levine. At second base, you have Molly Rasco. Shortstop, Alicia Duquette. And at third base, it's Alyssa Rabidou. The outfield from left to right, Emily Cutting, Lindale Nephew, and Kristen Bashaw. Non-starters for Sammy Stoughton's Cougars include Eliana Amaterio, Megan Connolly, Alyssa Sullivan, Kayla McGowan, and Sasha Small. Shortstop Jecko will be up for the Hawks, and she takes a strike to start the ball game. From Dar. Break two swinging. Temperature in the low to mid 50s. Certainly not an unpleasant day, overcast, but patches of blue in the sky. That's ball one. 1-2 the count. When the sun peeks behind the clouds, it cools off, and when it's out, it gets warm. So I'm in between taking my jacket off and putting it on. That's a foul ball, hits her in the batter's, while she's in the batter's box. Pitch. That's foul into the crowd. And a souvenir for a lucky fan. Looks like some of them have visited the concession stand. That's way high. That'll be ball two. Evens the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pagoda on deck, the right fielder. It's high, ball 3. Full count. So we'll have a payoff pitch. You see Rabidou, the third baseman, playing in shallow. That's hit, foul. When the batter gets 2 strikes, I tell my third baseman to back up a little bit. Not likely to bunt with 2 strikes on. And pitch. Pop to the right side. It is dropped. The center fielder Lindale Nephew came charging in, said she had it, and she did for a brief moment. Pagoda, the right fielder, will step in now with a runner at first and nobody out. Looks like Lindale Nephew hurt her hand on that one. So they're giving her time to let the pain subside. Lefty hitter at the plate. Takes a strike. Catcher Barber out to make sure there was no steal. That's hit to the right side, high and deep, and this one's caught by Nephew, and there'll be no advance. And there's one down, a well-hit ball. Close to being a gapper, hit deep, but it was too high, not enough on the line to, as in line drive, to fall in between. Here's Carlo, the pitcher. She's up now for the Hawks, the Lady Hawks. Swings at the first offering, and Nephew is going to be challenged again, and this time she handles it quite easily. Didn't have to run that time. So it's 2 outs. The cleanup hitter, Georgia, the catcher, is the batter. Strike call, throw to second, and she's going to be safe. One ball, one strike, 2 outs. Top of the first inning, we are scoreless. Hit to the left side. A bang bang play at first base. Duquette fire into Levine for the out. So it's 4 up, 3 down, nothing across for Mohawk after 1/2 inning of play. There's no score. Looking at the Mohawk defense, the pitcher is Carlo, her battery mate Georgia. At first base, Ritzel. Second base, DePima. Shortstop is Jecko. At third base, we have Ryan, who is not in the batting order. She's being hit for by stump flyer. And left field is Beck. Center field is Labella. And right field is Pagoda. This is Emily Cutting from the Essex County Cuttings up there. She's a left fielder. Non-starters for the Hawks are Barry, Burke, Englert, Giro, Martel, Myers, Stoddard, and Wasco. And no, she's not a Wabbit. That has popped up near us, and we're going to keep that one. Oh, darn it, Rabu's coming after it, so she'll get there before we will. That has popped up, and Rabbit will get another one. Yes, Rainey and Marcella are here. They're parked next to me, in fact. That is popped. It's going to be in foul territory. And grabbed by Ritzel. So Cutting is out. And Lindale Nephew, the busy center fielder, will step in now for the Cougars. It is 0-0 in the bottom of the first here on viewer-supported hometown cable. As yanked, foul, strike one. Keep Rabideau busy. Ball, 1-1. Two balls and a strike. It's one of my favorite places to cover softball. If you get a nice elevated perch, you can see the field. It's a hot shot to third base, knocked down. Fire to first will be not in time. Not in time. Nephew will reach. So the Cougars have a base runner, one out. And and we got Molly Rasco arriving at the plate, that is, second baseman. Ball one. Strike, 1-1. Nephew's picked off. Safe, slid under the tag. How about that? How about that? Good aggressive play by Mohawk. Oh, Nephew saw she was picked off. She kept on going. Slid under the tag. Soft little pop-up. It's caught by the pitcher Carlo, and there's two down. And this will bring up Alicia Duquette, the shortstop and cleanup hitter. Ball one. That's hit up the middle to second. Gets through. And there's a throw to the plate. Nephew's going to score. And it's 1-0 Cougars. So we'll call that a base hit by Duquette. And it'll bring up Meg Barber, the Cougar catcher. Rabideau on deck as also a catcher. But she's playing third today. It's a fair ball. Dead ball. Hit the batter in the batter's box. Looks like not everybody thought that was the case, including the home plate umpire. Strike two. Nice to see the college president here enjoying the game. And of course, the AD Todd is the fixture at all the events. Todd Rohnbeck, all the events. There's a line shot. That's going to be extra bases. Going to be off the fence on a couple of hops. We're going to hold her up at third, so it's going to be a 2-out double for Meg Barber. Sends Duquette to third base. And it brings up Alyssa Rabideau, who is also a hard hitter, and she has two ducks on the pond as she steps up there. Swings at the first offering, hits a towering fly ball to the first base side. That's going to be an out. So Cougars strand two after one full. They lead 1-0 here on viewer-supported hometown cable. We're located at the intersection of Clinton Point Drive and Bob Bruno Way. Bob Bruno, longtime county legislator and a driving force when Clinton Community College was established. And he's recognized here. And we're proud to say a friend of ours, Gordy Little, and I enjoyed the program we did on Bob, talking about his days racing at Airborne Speedway. Multifaceted Bob Bruno, very much involved in politics, though. He and people from the other side of the aisle had a lot of battles. And Bob very much involved in politics, but he was a great fella and a driving force behind getting this college established back in the 1960s. There are a lot of postcards coming on places like eBay to purchase, showing this facility looked like 100 years ago or longer when it was Hotel Champlain. This is Beck, the left fielder, leading off the top half of the second, hits it to Rabideau. Rabideau fires to first to Levine. I want to quickly have one out, and the first baseman for the Hawks, Ritzel, steps in. And we got a plane leaving Plattsburgh International Airport. Of course, up to 18 years ago when the airbase closed, we heard a lot of jet noises here. Another sharply hit ball to Rabideau. Like the first inning was Lindale Nephew inning, and this second inning is going to be Alyssa Rabideau inning. Now Stump Flyer, the designated hitter, is at the plate for the Hawks. And the pitch to her is taken for a strike. One nothing Cougars are in the top half of the second inning. First game of a doubleheader. Goes after one outside, out of the strike zone for strike two. A little low. That's 1-2. Dyer. Ball two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, second inning. Ball 3 in the dirt. Well, full count. We have the second baseman, DePima, on deck. Strike 3 looking. Well, 3 up, 3 down for the Hawks. We're going to go to the bottom half of the second. 1-0 Clinton here on viewer-supported hometown cable. Christine Dar swings at the first pitch in the bottom of the second, hits it to center field, and we have 1 out as this ball flies to Labella. 1-0 Cougars. And this brings up Andrea Levine, the first baseman. There's a pitch to Levine. She swings, hits the first pitch. Back to the pitching rubber, back to Carlo. Over to Ritzel for out number 2. So can we have a 3-pitch inning? I don't see those very often. He'll up to Kristen Bashaw. She will make the decision whether this will be a 3-pitch inning. And she decides to take one in the dirt. Would have been a tough one to put a bat on, so decision was taken out of her hands by the pitch from Carlo. It was just out of the strike zone. That's chopped. It'll be 1-1. And a 1-1 pitch. Well hit to left field, and it's grabbed by the left fielder Beck. So it's 3 up, 3 down. I think that was, 5 pitches. So it's a quick, very quick half inning. And the score remains 1-0 Cougars as we head for the 3rd inning here on viewer-supported hometown cable. Second baseman DePima will lead off the 3rd inning for the Hawks. And the pitch. Swings at the first pitch, hits it foul. It's going to go out of play. And it'll be strike 1. The left fielder cutting over to throw it back in. We're in the top half of the 3rd. It is 1-0 Clinton on this April 27th. Nate Castine's 35th birthday, 2013. Rabidou firing to Levine for out number 1. And Labella, center fielder, is now at the plate. And a pitch. A swinging bunt. Kind of chopping at it. That's strike 1. Top of the order on deck. Dar winds, delivers. There's a base hit up the middle. Nephew will get it back in. And a 1-out single from the number 9 hitter in the lineup. So she's challenging the top of the order to get her in here. Jekko, the shortstop, at the plate now, getting the signs from the 3rd base coach. Everybody getting signs there. Enough signs to keep Ray Evans happy. Whoop, what was I thinking here? Whoa, she's out. She was having so much fun running around those bases that she decided to keep on going. And she is thrown out. Good play there by the Cougars to get her. So that's 2 down. Now back to Jekko. That's high for a ball. 2-0 the count. Ball 3. Got to make a hitter out of her. 3 balls, no strikes. Ball, oh, strike. Got the outside corner. The low outside corner. That's ball 4. She was on her way almost before the ball got there. So Jekko gets the 2-out base on balls. And the lefty hitting Pagoda, the right fielder, will step in now for Mohawk. Takes it a little inside. Of course, the lefty hitter there just kind of blocks the view of first base, so makes it a little tougher. The catcher to keep track of the runner at first. That's put into play. Nope. Foul ball. Foul ball. Just barely foul. Good hustle by Barber to get out there and get all over that ball. I believe it's a 1-1 count. Lots of sunshine right now, and we got, according to the Every weather forecast I've seen, nothing but 60s and 70s and sunshine in the next 5 or 6 days. And that's going to be a welcome change here in the North Country. Doing a game in Ellenburg last night at Northern Adirondack, and the folks from Lake Placid were there, and the folks from Lion Mountain were there, and they all had snow overnight on Thursday, the 25th into the 26th of April. So it's going to be a welcome change, and hopefully a change for good. Hit to second. He takes the short toss. It went from Rasco to Ducat for the force. And we're going to go to the bottom half of the third. It's still 1-0 Cougars here on viewer-supported hometown cable. This here is Emily Cutting, and she is leading off the bottom half of the third. We want to thank Dale Rebideau and family for renewing their viewer support of hometown cable. That is popped up. It's going to be out of play. So it is 1-0 here in the early going. We are in the bottom half of the third. And the Cougars sending the top of the order up here, hoping to get a few more runs here. 1-0 is far from a comfortable advantage. She's punched out. The umpire says her foot was on the plate, on the bag, but before the runner Cutting got there, the throw drew her off a little bit, but she was able to get her foot back in time. So it's a close one. And now Lindale Nephew looks at a strike. That's hit to short for the first. Just barely got her. Just barely got her. Another bang, bang play. So good play there by the shortstop Jecko, firing to Ritzel for the out. So Cougars forcing the Hawks to make the play. The Mohawk Hawks. Strike one to Molly Rasco. Mohawk Valley. And the slogan is, let's just have some Mohawks. That's coming right close to us here. Oh, that's going to be a souvenir for me.
Good move.
Todd complaining because I kicked it. Want me to bend down and pick it up? Over to first. So went from the pitcher Carlo to Ritzel. 3 up, 3 down for the Cougars. They're holding on to that scant 1-0 advantage as we head for the 4th inning here on viewer-supported hometown cable. The pitcher Carlo will step in to start the 4th inning. Their team down by a run. The Hawks will send up their 3, 4, and 5 hitters, so they're sending up the heart of the Hawks here in the top half of the 4th. Rebideau expecting the bunt, came charging in. I'm almost reminded of when Pete Rose was playing for the Cincinnati Reds, and he would play third and challenge Mickey Rivers in the World Series to hit the ball at him. He'd come charging in, and you don't want Rivers to bunt his way on. He's challenging him. If Rivers had swung away, Rose would have swallowed the ball. And you got to be daring, like Rebideau. That batter Carlo decides to swing at it. You can get some serious problems. There's a half swing to the right side. It's going to be close. She's going to make it. The second baseman, Rasko, plays a deep second base. She plays right on the outfield, edge of the outfield grass. So she plays a deep second base. Of course, she has the shortest distance to throw, but anything hit weakly on her side, you've got that problem that we just saw. So the tying run, potential tying run is on. The cleanup batter at the plate is Georgia, the catcher. So the Hawks hoping big things will happen here in the fourth, and now they've got the potential tying run at second base with nobody out. Early in the game here, even though it's a 1-0 lead, if I'm the major leaguers, I'd say let's stop that run. I'm coaching women's softball. I'm saying let's get the outs and not worry about them getting that first run. Georgia ends up at second, and she probably will get a double even if the throw hadn't gone to the third base side. I think she pretty much had second base already made. So it ties the game, puts the potential go-ahead run on at second base, and brings up the left fielder Beck. Number 5 hitter takes a strike. See the shortstop Duquette over to cover third with Rabideau charging. So it opens up holes in the infield. And the dirt gets away, we're going to have a runner at third base. So the go-ahead run is now 60 feet away with nobody out here in the fourth. I am still going to tell the Cougar girls, if I'm coaching, let's get the outs. Let's not let this become a big inning. We trail 2-1 at this point. That'd be far better than trailing 6-1 after this inning is over. So get the outs. They take the lead here. It's only the fourth inning. We got plenty of time to come back. But don't let this become a big inning by worrying about the base runners. That's coaching at this level. Again, your attitude is different than a Major League Baseball level than it would be in a softball game. The runners at the corners, still nobody out. And this is Ritzel, the first baseman, getting the signs. And of course we'll be looking for the potential double steal. And we expect there will be at least a single steal of second base. I'd have my second baseman come in a little bit more. She should be covering second base with a runner at first. Bunted foul. But second baseman Rasko should not be playing so deep. She's got to be in position to take a throw at second base. Otherwise, the Cougars are telling Mohawk, we're giving you the second base. Go ahead and take it. She bunts at it. And there's your runner at second. So it's second and third. Nobody out. And the pitch to Ritzel. Popped up. It's going to be out of play. I think it's 0-2 count. That's 1-2. Runner at third. She's going to be running in the foul territory here. She gets hit by a ball. You want to make sure it's a foul ball, not a fair ball. That was popped up and almost in the same vicinity. A little more mustard on it. I think it's 1-2. Second and third. Nobody out. Strike three. Big strikeout there for the pitcher Dar. Now designated hitter Stumpflyer is at the plate. One down. Two runners in scoring position. And the pitch. High for a ball. The left fielder's got to be running every time. You can't wait till the ball's thrown to back up third base on those. The cutting is breaking in a little bit. Playing deep. This is the seventh hitter in the lineup. I'd bring my outfielder in a little closer, I think. I'd bring my outfielder. I'd have her play right about where she is. Strike called. Foul back. Oh, this fellow's got it. This fellow's going to get it. He's going to beat everybody to it. He's faster than you are there, Todd Roanbeck. The kid's got some speed. Let's hit up the middle. It's going to be a base hit. It's going to score at least one. And it's going to score two. It's going to make it 4-1 Mohawk. Two ribby single for Stumpflyer. And I'll bring up Pima, the second baseman. Just one out. He'll throw to second. Gutter with the tag. Mister with the tag. Not sure why they take the throw right there. The second baseman should be covering there with a right-handed hitter up. But she continues. Look up. She's even shading toward the first base side, playing deep, shading toward first. That's bunted. One ball, one strike. One out. Runner at second. Sun peeking out now. It's kind of on the warm side. It's through the middle. And what happened there was Rabideau covering the plate for a potential bunt. The shortstop Duquette was actually breaking toward third. So she was heading in the wrong direction when that ball was hit, based on where it was hit. Here's Labella. Bouncer. Big opening up the middle here for the Cougars. A lot of real estate up the middle of this infield. That's hit to the right side. It's safe at first. So Labella reaches. First and second. Top of the order now, 8th batter of the inning. This is shortstop Jecko. And I'm going to have a little chat here at the pitching rubber. Okay, conference is over. Umpire had to go break it up. They were going to talk all afternoon if he would have let him. Foul ball. This is one of those in-between days as far as comfort level. The sun, when it gets behind the clouds, there's a little breeze and it feels cool. Right now it feels very warm. Kind of a windbreaker type of day, and I didn't bring a windbreaker. That's foul. Woke up Coach Stoughton. Really hadn't intended to cover this game. It was on my calendar, but just as a backup. First choice was Peru at Northeastern Clinton in softball today. But we got asked by the Diocese of Ogdensburg to cover their diocesan youth rally at Seton Catholic this morning, so we went there, covered that, and stayed here in town to cover this first game of the doubleheader. Runners at second and third now. I believe it's a two count. First base open. Just one out. Ball 4, it's going to load the bases. So the bags are full of Hawks. And the 9th batter of the inning, Pagoda, the right fielder, will step in. The lefty hitter up there for Mohawk. Strike one. Ninth batter of the inning, 3 runs in. Oh, 4 runs in. Strike 2. 4 runs in. We have 9 batters, 3 on, 1 out. 1 at bat, so that leaves 4 unaccounted for. So we call them runs. Just missing, a little high, she's ducking. I've mentioned many times that I'm an umpire, I'm not going to encourage ducking. If it's close, it's going to the pitcher. Nobody's going to duck under and try to convince me it's a ball. It's supposed to be a natural stance. That's hit to left field. It is going to be caught. There's the throw to the plate. Cut off. Went to the cutoff. All right. Good running catch out there by the left fielder, Emily Cutting. Good job, Emily Cutting. All right. I assume she tagged, and they play at third. So that's 5 runs. And Carlo, the pitcher who led off the inning, is up now with the runners at first and second and 2 down. She looks at a strike. One. Could be trouble. It is grabbed by the second baseman, Molly Rasco, for the third out. So 5 runs for the Mohawk Hawks, Mohawk Valley Hawks. And they lead at 5-1 as we go to the bottom half of the fourth here on viewer-supported hometown cable. Alicia Duquette fouls off the first pitch. We have strike one. 5-1, bottom half of the fourth. Visitors leading. Strike two. Oh, that's what they put that railing there for. That's what they put that railing for. This guy is busy. Look at this guy. He's earning his keep today. 0-2 pitch. That's a bullet. Wow. Line drive. No chance to grab that. Right by the third baseman, Ryan. Luckily, it was over her glove. I've been nose high. It might have been a painful hit. So Duquette is on, and shortstop Meg Barber, the batter. Make that catcher, Meg Barber. Duquette's the shortstop. Catcher Barber. Swings at the first offering, hits a towering drive right down the line. It's going to be foul ball. Strike one. And we have a young volunteer. That's out of play. It's kind of out of play. One strike on the batter. That's popped. Strike two. Five-one Mohawk. The 0-2 count. Although it's out of play. Little fella isn't going to run much this time. Just like picking berries. Oh, he's going to deliver it though. What's he putting it there for? He thinks he's being helpful. That's yanked foul. Well, she's staying alive. High fly ball. Can of corn to right. We have one down. It's grabbed by Pagoda. We'll bring up the third baseman, Alyssa Rabideau. And her family, including her grandparents, longtime viewer supporters, and that's the main reason we decided we would come to this game today. Rabideau support hometown cable, so we try to keep that in mind when we decide what we're covering on a given day. That's hit to the right side. Could be two. They get the force, just barely get the force. The second baseman, DePima, sticking with it. So Rabideau will be on a fielder's choice. That'll be two down, and the pitcher, Christine Dar, is the batter. And we got trying to fix the bag. Must be the bag came up. Ooh, kind of sticking up a little bit there. You don't want it. Somebody's going to break a leg sliding in, an ankle. Strike. Strike two. He's reaching for that one. Strike three. So nothing across for the Cougars. We're going to go to the fifth inning. 5-1. Mohawk Valley leading Clinton Community College here on viewer-supported hometown cable. Georgia on my mind and at the plate as we start the top of the fifth. 5-1, her team leading. She's the catcher, hits the first pitch solidly to deep left field. Cutting back, she's going to be in at second with a stand-up leadoff double. Georgia teeing off on the first pitch and belting it over the head of Cutting on a line drive. So she's the cleanup hitter, and this will bring up the number 5 hitter in the lineup, Beck, the left fielder. Dara delivers. Strike. Having that runner at second, as we mentioned, really opens up that infield. One. Well, two balls and a strike. Barber couldn't find the ball. Ball got away from her and rolled over here. She had no idea where it was. I'm not sure if her teammates were hollering to her. They got to help her out. And coming around all the way from second was Georgia. So the pitch to Sarah Beck is taken for ball 4. Well, she is on. And first baseman Ritzel, the batter. That's 6-1 Cougars. That's a base hit right up the middle. It'll be first and second. I think we're still in a no-out situation here. Yep, we are. Stump flyer. Seems to me Stump flyer had a big hit last inning. Randy, they're calling her. First and second, nobody out. Mohawk looking for another big inning. There's a foul ball, strike one. Just missing. 2 balls and a strike. Ball 3. 3-1. Strike 2, full count. Let's hit to short. Whoa, what happened there? Not sure why there was no throw on that one. Bases are full. And this is DePima, the second baseman. I think we're still in a no-out situation. That's strike 1. Let's see. Yep, nobody out. 1 run in, bags full. So Mohawk leading 6-1. Looking to have a second big inning in a row. No advance. One ball on the strike. That's a base hit into left center field gap. Cutting cuts it off. Here's the throw. Two-run score. Or was it 3? Were the bags still full? Let's see. Labella is up. So I'm guessing 1, 2, 3, 4 runs in this inning. 4 runs in would make it a 9-1 lead. And nobody out. Top of the 5th. Here comes run number 10. It's now a 10. 10-1 lead for the visitors. Pitch from Dar. Swing and a miss. Here's a reaching. I think we might have a full count. Apparently we didn't have a full count. Okay, that was way off. 2-2 now, I think. Had too many batters here. Too much action for me to keep track of all this stuff. That's a foul ball. That's ball 3. Full count now, I think. And are waiting for Barbara, adjusting her gear. After this batter, we're going to make a battery change, so hopefully we won't miss too much. Safe at first. And we're back after the battery change for strike one. Jacko the batter. So all we missed was the wind-up. All we missed was the wind-up. Ball. It's hit through the right side, base hit. Safe at third. So Jacko on. He's the 7th batter of the inning. And we'll bring up the 8th batter of the inning. We're going to have a pinch hitter for Pagoda. All right, show us your number. $13? Yep, 13. That's Burke. Burke up. Burke for Pagoda. We'll dutifully acknowledge that. Runners at the corners. What's Dar doing here? Takes him a month to bring in all that dirt, and she's moving it out of the way. Runners at second and third now. Ball. Eighth batter of the inning, and I think we still have nobody out. Off the plate. Carlo is due up next, but we see number 8 swinging a bat. 8 is Stoddard. It's ball 4. And it's number 8 up. Stoddard. Stoddard is coming to the plate. The 9th batter of the inning. Now, Carlo is the pitcher, so whether Stoddard will stay in there or not, we don't know. Next one up on deck is number 4, Martell, who will be batting for Georgia. I think there's 2, 4, 6, 8 subs for 8 possible subs for Mohawk. There's a strike to Stoddard. Stoddard is the 9th batter of the inning, and we have nobody out. 1-1. Out of play. They'd place a fielder back here to make a lot of catches. Unfortunately, it's out of play. That's hit foul down the right field side, right first base side, I should say. Picked up by Levine. That's a possible base hit. Nice running catch. Lindale Nephew. The catch of the day. Stopping to mainly lobster and seafood after the game and enjoy the catch of the day. Courtesy of Lindale Nephew. Number 4 should be up here now. Number 4 is Martell. And she is batting for Georgia. At least 4 was warming up on deck, so I'm assuming it's 4. Ball, 1 out. We'll mark Martell in our book here. Base is loaded, 1 out. And we are up to what, the 10th batter of the inning. Safe. 3-0. Walk is a run. A walk is a run for Mohawk. Ball 4. Run number 12 will cross. It's a 12-1 ball game. And 25 is coming up. 25 is Barry. So she'll be up when we come back. Oh, lefty hitting Barry takes ball 1. See if the little pep talk changes things. 1-1. On deck number 2. 2 is Giro. G-E-R-R-O-W. Giro. Ball. 2-1. No place to put her. Ball 3. 3-1. You got to make her a hitter. You got to make her a hitter. Swings and misses. Strike 2. Full count. Full count. Touching the plate. Fouls it off. Ball 4. So Barry walks. Another run scores. And we got number 2, Giro in, replacing Ritzel. Now so Martell batting for Georgia. And let's see who we got here. 2, Giro. Strike. Georgia, the catcher, has got her catching gear on, so chances are she's going to go back in there on defensive end. 1 ball and a strike. 1 out. Bags full. 1, 2, 3. 12th batter of the inning. Strike 2. Strike 3. 2 down. And we got what number here? This is number 6. 6 is Ryan. She is the third baseman. She's batting for the designated hitter, stump flyer. So she's getting a chance to swing the bat. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4th batter beyond the first 9. So that's 13th batter. So 7 runs in. Make it 12-1 for Mohawk. On deck is number 11, Depima. So she is the one who was scheduled to bat. Number 13 scores. Run number 13, that is. And I think she's player number 13 too. I think that was Burke. So second and third. That's foul. Two balls and a strike, or 3 balls and a strike. I think you said 31 to count. Strike 2. Strike swing, but she went around. We're looking at 0 over here. Englert might be coming in because we see that Depima's not swinging her bat on deck anymore. Englert looks like she might be the one to come in if we get to another batter. Ball 4, it's going to reload the bases. And just like I predicted, Englert comes in. She is batting for Depima. So she is about the 14th batter of the inning, I guess. And we'll mark her down. And looks like everybody is set. Yep, everybody is set to continue, and continue we will. Ball with the big lead, and trying to get some people in the bat. I'm not taking the extra base on that one. Let's see who. See somebody taking her jacket off. Is she going to take her jacket off? Is she's getting ready? She just might be ready to swing a bat, or is this girl going to do it? Number 7. There's a strike. Number 7, Labella, is due up. So Labella's grabbing the bat. I thought maybe 33, Myers might be strike 2. No, it wasn't 33. No, I guess it was 9 who took her jacket off, so she's already in the lineup. Carlo. Strike 3. So 3 stranded. That's a whole bunch of batters. We'll figure it out and give you an exact count. It's about 13-1 as we go to the bottom of the 5th. Andrea Levine is stepping up, swinging at the first pitch in the bottom of the 5th, trailing by a 13-1 margin. The 10-run mercy rule. This could be the last go-around in game 1 here for the Cougars. The only game of the doubleheader that we'll be covering. So quick about it, I can get back to catch the bishop talking to that diocesan youth group. It's now 3:29. He's supposed to talk at 3:45. There's a base hit. It's a base hit. A base hit for Levine. She's on at first. And it brings up Kristen Bashaw, the right fielder. How are we doing? Having a runner? What are we doing here?
18 for 22.
18 for 22, so Amaterio will come in and run. Top of the order on deck. Well, be a base hit. They got her. Good play. Good play by the third baseman. Number 6 in your program. Who's number 6? 6 was a 6. Oh, Ryan. Yeah. Okay. Good job. You got her. Emily Cutting now. Runner at second. Ball 1. Runner in score in the third, definitely in scoring position. Considered to be in scoring position when you're on second. Obviously, you're in scoring position when you're at the plate. That's a ball. 3-0. Ball 4. Back at third. That is still number 9. That's Carlo, the starting pitcher. So runners at the corners. And Lindale Nephew, the batter. Let's hit the third. Going to get the outs. Smart play. Don't worry about that run. That's 13-2 RBI though for Nephew. They get the force. Run scores. And second baseman Molly Rasco will step in with 2 down and 13-2 difference. The 10-run rule probably about to kick in. There's a throw to second. And she's not even going to get a chance to bat. What the heck was this all about? Oops. Nephew is back. Down 13-1. Not sure there's any strategy involved there. That's not the way to get your last out. That run doesn't mean anything, even as far as keeping this game going. They need 2 more to make it less than 10 difference. Well, no business trying to steal, and hopefully it wasn't under coaching's orders. Rasco at bat, cleanup hitter on deck. Cougars shouldn't be playing around on the bases. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, and that's how the game's going to end. Safe, the ball was bobbled. Ball was bobbled. Good job, Heron. Okay. That's foul back.
Go, Molly.
See, you don't want your last out to be trying to get extra bases. You want your last out to be a batted ball. That's out of play. And we're getting to that point where I'm not going to be able to make it to the catch the bishop here. We're just stretching this out just enough to take me away from getting the bishop at the diocesan youth gathering. That's hit foul. High fly ball could drop in. It does. And it's a 13-3 game. Nephew scores, but it's the run on first that can keep this game going with the 10-run rule. This is Alicia Duquette at the plate. She's cleanup hitter and shortstop. Ball.
Go, Alicia.
Ball. Ball 3. 3-0. Ball 4. So Duquette walks, and that puts the potential keeping the game alive run in scoring position. Meg Barber coming to the plate, and Alyssa Rebedu on deck. So Cougars definitely have the batters up at the plate that they want. Well, that long layoff there probably affected Carlos. He took a long time between innings. There's a shot to left field. It is a base hit. And the bags are full. Bags are full, bases loaded. Alyssa Rabideau at the plate. And I am thinking that if she gets on, this game will go to the 6th inning, because I think it's a 10-run rule. And according to what I've written down, it's 13-3 at the moment here in the bottom of the 5th. Ball. Two and 0, I think. Strike called. I think we are going to go to the 6th inning. I believe it is now 13-4. And Mohawk should not have been throwing down there. Just like you don't want your last out to it's like you don't want. Oh, it's the little rolling back boy getting the ball. It's like you don't want your last out to come on the bases. You don't want the runner that's going to keep this game alive happen on a throw that wasn't really necessary. Ball 4. But ball 4. Rabidou walks, so that run would have scored. That reloads the bases. And Christy Dar is at the plate. We're going to have a conference on the pitching rubber once again. Then we got Pagoda, who had been the right fielder on the pitching rubber. Strike one to Dar. Bags full. Strike. Now I believe it's a 10-run rule. It could be an 8-run rule. So we'll find out. Possibly find out if the Cougars don't score anymore. (13-4), bottom of the 5th. Mohawk leading Clinton. Two-run score and safe at second. 2 bases for Dar. 2 runs scored. That makes it 13-6. So that's a 7-run difference. I don't think it's a 7-run rule. So we're definitely going to go to the 6th inning. And we've got Kristen Bashaw, the 10th, make that 11th batter of the inning. 11th batter of the inning. What are we doing? Oh, she's re-entering. Oh, Levine. Oh, Levine is up. 10th batter. Yeah, Levine is up. She is re-entering because she was run for by Ematerio. So, 10th batter of the inning, Levine. So, 10 batters. 5 runs in. 13-6 the score. That's a foul ball. All right, to the young rolling back boy. He gives it to the young kid. It's hit to the left side. Fire to first will be in time. It goes from the third baseman. Who's that? Ryan over to first baseman Ritzel. So 13 to I don't know, 13-6. We're going to the 6th inning. I didn't think I'd be saying this, but here I am, Labella leading off the 6th inning, and I'm pretty sure it's an 8-run rule, so the Cougars just barely under the wire here, drilling 13-6. It's a foul ball. 3:47 now, so the Bishop is well underway at that diocesan youth rally. Tip to the right side. In time, bang, bang play. LaBella almost beat it out. Rasco playing that deep second base. Ended up with that long throw to first baseman Levine. This is Jecko. Pitch from Dar. Strike called. Jecko ready to go to first base on that one. It's too short. The first, nice scoop at first base there. So it goes from Ducat to Levine. Nice, it wasn't a steady scoop, but it was kind of a twisted catch there for Levine. Nice play on her part. Good out there for the Cougar defense all around. This is Pagoda back up. She's the pitcher now. And she hits it up the middle. And this gets us to Carlo, the starting pitcher. And a pitch. Strike called. If Mohawk doesn't score at least one run this inning, we'll definitely be going to 7 innings. Whoa, look out. Nephew ran into the fence there, going for that. No warning track here. No warning track. Looks like she's okay. Well, she's lucky she did not injure herself. So that makes it 14-6. There's that 8-run lead. And this should be Georgia. Fourteen, 6, 8-run difference. A line shot, nice catch. A diving grab. A driving grab by Duquette, the shortstop, Alicia Duquette. So, Cougars have to score 1 if we're going to see the 7th. It's 14-6 as we go to the bottom of the 6th here on viewer-supported hometown cable. It'll be Kristen Bashaw, then the top of the order. In the bottom of the 6th for the Cougars. Strike 1. 14-6 according to my count, and I think that's an accurate count. And I believe it's an 8-run rule. Not a 10-run rule as I thought earlier. All right, Vanessa, they're calling her Jacko, Vanessa Jacko making the catch. Emily Cutting, a nice catch there it was too by Jecko. Emily Cutting, the batter. Two down. Grabbed by Ryan at third. And this could be the last hope for the Cougars. Lindale nephew, who's willing to run into the fence for you. Make a catch. It's the first offering. The pitcher, Pagoda makes the grab. That should be it. The Mohawk book said it was 14-7, but the home book, I believe, will go 14-6. 14-6. They're going to check the book. What the heck? They're going to say 14-7, which is wrong. We're going to go to the we might be going to the 7th. I would doubt it. Yeah, home book says 14-6. And that's what and that should be what it is. So we're going to wrap up. We're going to if we're wrong, we'll come back, but in the meantime, we're going to say that's the way it was on this April 27th, 2013. Nathaniel Carlton Castine's 35th birthday. You're watching viewer-supported local television, hometown cable. We've been coming at you from Clinton Community College, just outside of beautiful downtown Cliff Haven, and right in there, beautiful downtown Bluff Point. Thanks for watching. It's over.